Now that's the auditions for America's Got Talents are now officially over. We are only 2 weeks away from going into the live semi-finals, and um, now here I've decided, instead of doing what I normally do on PowerPoint, as you saw me do on my last video similar to this, I've decided to do my own tier list, so using tier maker. So this is tier maker right here. I made this myself. So in this video, I'm gonna be basically breaking down everything and see for this is like my layout in a way. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do like it, please do consider subscribing to my channel, to the MSH channel. I'd really appreciate it. And as I do so much, I'm trying to do so much more content other than Masked Singer. So if we can do that, that'd be fantastic. But without any further ado, let's get straight into this video. So, America's Got Talent 2023 predictions for the live shows, tier list maker. So as you know, usually it was the end of the auditions, and although we don't really know exactly just now who will be making the live shows along with the golden buzzers, I've decided to make my own little. So basically, this is what it says here: the live shows for America's Got Talent are around the corner, and even though the lineup to join the golden buzzers in the semi-finals hasn't been revealed just yet, here's where you can predict the live show contestants. Okay, so here we've got. I'm gonna go through everything. So we've got the finals top five, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Finals bottom six, really the bottom five, but the added wildcard, which will be added on the end. The wildcard losers for the nominations, the semi-finalists who got eliminated in the top three of their semi-final, the semi-finalists who got eliminated in the top five, so the two actually didn't make the top three. Then we've got the semi-finalists who were eliminated immediately, America's wildcard, and then eliminated during the deliberations. So this is all broken down into a simple method. So it's just for everyone's. I've got everything written down. I've been wanting to do this for a little while, so I decided to. It just took me about 2 hours to make. It was so tiring, and then I had to make all these in the audition order because it was all in alphabetical order. So I was like, oh, I have to do all of this. So it was worth it though, because I tell you, I finished. I think I finished at about 10 past 9 at night. So I was knackered. So I was thinking of doing this. By the way, my America's Got Talent audition ranking will probably be out later today. It was supposed to be 2 days ago, but I was so tired. I was just and it's Friday now. So, but hey, so there's no episode next week. So it's basically the road to the live final. So basically, it's like a recap. So I'm excited no matter what. So, anyways, so we've got all the acts here who got 4 yeses and made it to the next round, and I'm going to be predicting who I think will make it to one of these. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So, starting off, we're going to go in audition order from each episode. So, we've got T-Rex Flips. So, who was the first auditionee? Now, I personally didn't really get the act. I mean, I understand it's doing like gymnastics. I get that, but in a dinosaur costume, I don't really understand why you want to do it in it. I mean, it's a good act, not gonna lie, but I don't think it's not something I would want to see again. But as I'm saying, and I'm gonna put him in Oh, there we go. I'm gonna put him in eliminated in deliberation because I don't really see something like this make further. I mean, if he goes to semi-finals, that's where it stops, I think. So yeah, T-Rex eliminated in the deliberations. Then Philip Bowen. Now, Philip Bowen is I really like Philip. I think his body was really good. I think for me, there's been better violinists in the competition, but he's really good because we've had about 2 violinists that come to the top of my head that have made the finals. Brian King Joseph, who got third place in 2018, and Tyler Butler Figueroa, he got to the finals the following year. So, oh, excuse me. So I think if I had to base it overall, I would say either the wild card or the semi-finalists. But for now, I'm going to put him in the semi-finals eliminated in the semi-final because I think he's good, but it depends if he can really improve. Now we've got Steel Panther. Now this is right on my street because I love rock. I love rock music. I remember these guys were amazing in their auditions. I loved every single moment of it. Um, so for me, I want to see them make it really far. So I'm putting them in the finals in the bottom six. So maybe not winning, but they are fantastic. So I hope we can get at least rock in the finals. 3G, 3G are really good. They remind me of the Bellow sisters, but I feel like when I watched back at them, I noticed a couple of mistakes. I feel like, but nothing to take away from them. But I think I'm not sure if it's something. I don't know. I don't think they'll put something. They'll put them in the next round. So for now, I'm going to put them in the eliminated in the deliberations. So for now, by the way, this basically when we go up to top five finishers. So basically, we're not really that. So basically, finals, top three, top five. It's all in a particular order. So you'll see me jiggle some around. So then we've got Trig Watson. I love Trig. His audition was phenomenal. I loved the way he used technology and had it all like he's basically for me the Nicholas Ribs but better from last year. I think Nicholas was really good last year. He deserved the finals, but for me this is like I think he was on Penn and Teller for us, I believe. And so I personally love his audition was probably one of the best magic acts from this year. And even how he said he could win this season. And this was in the first episode as well. So coming from when someone says that, that means you're doing a great audition. So for me, I would love to see him win it, but for me, I'm gonna put him at the finals again. I think it's something I'd love to see him though make it far though, and I hope he does. To Corey Johnson, for now I'm putting him in semi-finals. I think he is amazing. I've loved the open arms, but I personally preferred it when it was a cappella, like Simon said, just to hear it because I think he's got the vocal chops for sure, but I feel like he's very talented. And but depending on the song choice, 'cause remember, song choice for singers is so important. I say this all the time when I'm watching like Masked Singer. Like song choice is so important because, especially in the lives, one wrong move of a song that could send you home. And so I hope he does kill it in the semi-finals. Shadow Ace, again the same. I think I'm going to put him as a semi-finalist. I think this is a different type of shadow art, and I can see this kind of act. Although I can definitely see this kind of act do Vegas. Um, I don't know if it's something I would like. Um, see. I mean, I would love to see this guy make it far, but I think, as I said, I will say this now. This year is probably the toughest, probably the most wide open season ever of agency. I think there's so many good acts this year I think could win it. So yeah. So now we're gonna go to Orlando Labour. Okay, so Orlando Labour, he is someone who is, I think, um, he's a very funny comedian, but for me, he's not one of these memorable comedians. I think they're funny. I think he's funny, but he's not one of those comedians that just sticks out for me as much as the pack. So for now, I'm gonna put him. I think I feel like if we do the wildcard nominations, I feel like he could either get the American wildcard or the judges wildcard. So I feel like I'm gonna put him in the wild. So I'm gonna put him in the wildcard. I think Howie is gonna vote for him to be a wildcard if he makes a semi-final, which I do hope he does. Now the Mzanza Youth Choir. I mean, without saying, there's no. I think to me this is a no-brainer where these guys are gonna go. Kind of a bit slow, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. There we go. In the finals, the top five. Their audition was truly inspirational, breathtaking, everything. And they did a tribute to the Nightbird, who I think we all know by now. She's sad. Who did? But I can't get my words out. They sung her song "It's Okay," which was the song she auditioned about 2 years ago, and then she got the golden buzzer from Simon, and he um so and and she had to withdraw from the competition because of her cancer, and she last year she sadly passed away, which was really sad. But her legacy will move on, and I think the audience golden buzzer. This was to me a real golden buzzer moment. I'm so happy that they got the golden buzzer. So if they're not in the finals, I would be gobsmacked because these guys are so talented. Now we're going to go to Lambros Garcia. Lambros, again, he's good, but something I'm not. I don't think he's going. I think he's good for his age, but it's not something I don't think it's something I want to see again. The Saint Track Choir. Again, they're good. I think but for me, I'm putting them in semi-final. I think they'll get eliminated in the semi-finals for me. So now the Romahandi brothers. I mean, these guys are just phenomenal, and I'm putting them in. I'm putting them in the finals again. I think. So, oops, not that. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Because mine's a little bit laggy. It's not like terribly laggy, but it's just a little bit there and then. Avant-garde. So I think these guys, if these guys are not in the top 5, because I'm going to be upset because they were on Australia's Got Talent and they got to the finals, and this is something I want to see in the finals. So I'm not going to be surprised if they go through. Avant-garde. Again, I think the audition was amazing. I loved the audition. I would put them in. Did I? I'm just going to look back. Where did I put them? I think I put them. Trying to look back. So, did I even put them through? I must have. Did I not? Oh, I don't know if I did. Oh, okay, I did. Okay, so I think there will be the what? Okay, so this is actually on the Phantom on my phone, so it's really hard to keep up because I need to look back at them 24/7. So I think they'll get the wildcard nomination from Sevilla. That's my prediction. Putri Ariani. Now this is probably the toughest one to debate because not only she has a phenomenal voice, her story is just incredible, and I mean her voice. I remember her audition was, and as of right now, it's got 48 million views, which is quite a lot of views. So, because 50-50 of me thinks, okay, 50-50 thinks she's going to be in the final, and 50-50 thinks that she's going to be in the she's going to get cut in the semi-finals. It's so difficult to choose, but for now, I'm going to put her as a semi-finalist because it's so tough to debate. I think she deserves to be. For me, if I had to pick, I think she deserves to be in the final, and I hope she does make the final. Maddie Muden. Now for all you Britain's Got Talent lovers out there, she was on BGT back in 2018, and she lost in the semi-finals to the Verdandi, the Zhang. No, she lost to the Zhang brothers in 2018. I remember her audition. She was very funny. This act was very funny. So okay, I think I feel like she'll be one of the American. I feel like I think she'll be America's wildcard choice. I feel like so. I'm gonna put down. Yeah, so this is just not the nomination, it's just the winner of the America's wildcard. By the way, okay. So I think she's got a great personality. And I would personally love to see her making it far. I mean, I think she's very talented. Now we've got Zoe Erina Q. Again, I'm gonna keep saying this. Good for her age, but for me, it's not enough to make the next round. I don't think she's got great personality, and I think she's got with a little more vocal training. I feel like she's gonna become a big star, and also I think if she can develop her voice more when she's like older, she would be a star. She'll be a star no matter what. Now let's go. Let's look at that. Okay, Mitch Rossell. Again, this was another one that I loved because his backstory was inspirational. I love his backstory. And I think he was the best of his episodes. But for now, I was going to put him in like top 3, top 5. But for now, I'm trying to look back at. It's very difficult for me to look back at all these. Okay. So yeah, I think. Oh, actually, let me look back at some of these. Okay. So I think he'll be a semi-finalist because I wouldn't be surprised if he made the final though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Rowald. Again, I wasn't a fan of the act. I'm sorry. I just wasn't a fan of the act. I mean, I respect him for doing it with his mother at 85 years old, but it's not something I'd see. I can understand why Howie said no. John Wines. Now, this was one of the unexpected one of the most unexpected auditions so far this year. I'm not gonna lie. I think he did really well, and also he's from the south of England, which is awesome to see. I think this, and he reminds me of this act I remember last year on BGT. I can't remember what he's called, but my parents liked him, and I can't remember his name, but he was on BGT, and he reminds me of him. But I don't think I. Again, I want to see him in the semi-finals, but I don't think he will. So for now, I'm putting him in here. Bryn Cummings. Now, I originally had Bryn to be one of the finalists, but I think she would be the top 3 finisher in her semi-final for me, because okay, doing like ventriloquism with mentalism is something I've never seen. I think, and I did put her, and she was the best of her episode for me. As I mean, I thought she was gonna be like one of those singing ventriloquists like Darcy Lynn, who's one of my all-time favorite winners on the show. So yeah, so I think it's completely different, but I don't know if it's gonna resonate with the audience as much. Okay, Roland Abante. I mean, this guy's voice is sensational. This man's voice is everything. So I'm putting him in this man in the top 5. He's gonna be here. I want to say if he's not in the final, I'd be gobsmacked if this man did not make at least the finals because his voice is fantastic. It's got everything in there. I'm out of breath already. Don't know why. Because I'm talking so much. That's why. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Anyways, I think if he can choose the good songs, he's gonna be the finals. Ricardo, give me a no-brainer. He's gonna be eliminated in the deliberations, no doubt. Okay. Aaron Belize. Love Aaron. He's my finalist. And he is one of the best comedians this year. No, 100% one of the best comedians. He is so likable. And I just hope he makes it through. I want to see this guy go to the end. Grace Good, I think she'll be the wild card. So the winner of the wild card. So here we go. So I put the wild card. I'm putting them at the end. Okay. So Alfie Andrews. So now I'm gonna go really fast now. So Alfie Andrews. I'm gonna say semi-finalist. Alexander. I originally had him to be in the finals, but I now have him as a semi-finalist. Anyway, Heroin, the semi-finalist. The Atlanta Drum Academy. I think they're the weakest golden buzzer, but good still. But I think they won't get through. Our Introvert, semi-finalist. Freedom Singers, semi-finalist. The Warrior Squad, top 5. Okay. Let's look at the Danica. I don't think I think her voice is good, but I think that sometimes when someone stops you mid performance, it might interfere. Sometimes. What's her name? I can't remember her name. Eselina McKev. I can't pronounce her last name. I don't think it's good enough to go. I think she's good, but I don't think it's enough. Murmuration. I'll put her as a top 5 finisher. Okay. Oh my god, I feel out of breath now. I don't know how long I've been going. How long have I been going this for? Hang on. 18 minutes and we're still like in auditions for. Oh wow, we've got quite a lot to go through. So this is gonna be quite a long video, I think. So Maureen, what's her name? I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. I'm bad at pronouncing last name. Maureen Langan. So I think semi-finalist. I think as of right now. Anna de Guzman as a finishing top five for me. Nina, she was the one who did the Rubik's Cube solving. Every time I do these videos, I get so out of breath. So, anyways, I think she'll be eliminated during the deliberations. Thomas Fu, I want to see this man in the semi-finals because he was so. I feel like he was robbed on BGT massively. I wanted to see that. I think it's probably one of the best danger acts I've seen on BGT. I think the fact he didn't go to the semi-final and got like we had some other shit at. Not, oh, I shouldn't be saying that, but other acts that weren't my cup of tea. Okay, so yeah, I think the Sharp Family Singers. I'm putting as the top 5 finishers. As I think, I'll say this now. Their harmonies together are phenomenal, but sometimes I feel like the individual voices can be a little bit shaky. I think the girl in the middle who did the lead vocals her vocals are sensational. I think, and the young man at the far left's voice is wonderful as well. Oh, out of breath. Okay, I need to look back. Adrian and Hurricane. Okay, semi-finalist for me. There we go. Chenley, I put him as semi-finalist. Trailer Flowers, top 5 finisher, I think. I need to look back at these all the time. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Erica, I think she's going to be in deliberations. Ryan Petty, the same thing. Although he was growing BGT. Okay. Barry Brewer Jr., top 3 finisher for me. Very unique comedian. Music, love it. Justin Jackson, loved his audition, but I'm not a fan of tap dancing, so he goes in the deliberations. Sang Soo Kim, for me, this guy is a threat. I feel like to the win this year, so I'm putting at number 1. There we go. So this is like first, second, third, fourth in a way. We've got Lotchit. Oh, I can't pronounce her last name, but I know I'm gonna butcher it. But Locken. I can't pronounce her. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. She's amazing. She's nailed Coldplay. I don't think she's enough. Again, with Mariana, same. Excuse me. The Airborne Chorus, I don't think it's enough. Artem, I don't think so. MOS, I feel like they're going to be top 5 finishers for me. Where about though? Okay. For the next 3 acts, they were briefly montaged. when that happens, to me, it clarifies I don't think they're not going to go through to the semi-finals because it's it's not. I don't know. When it's like that, when it's just briefly shown, it doesn't really give enough evidence of how far they're going to make it. So yeah, I would not mean to do that. I'd put her there. There we go. Trent Tony, semi-finalist for me. Okay. The Puppet, cowbell things, yeah. Duo Desire, I have them in my top 5. There we go. Andrew Stanton, love him, but I think he's a semi-finalist. Lavender's an interesting one as well, and I think she definitely deserves to make. She's definitely what could be considered finals material, but I'm putting her in the finals. Poetic Flight, I'm putting them in there. BJ Griffin. Now, something interesting about this is this was really unexpected. I didn't expect him to go all hip hop because I was looking at him. I thought he'd be doing more like a ballad with a cello, but no, it took me by surprise. I love him. So him, I don't know. I'm gonna put him in semi-finals for now, just for now. But he could be maybe top 3, top 5. Philip Wright and Parent Jam. I love the audition, but for me, it's not enough. Anishi, I'm away. Okay, Timothy Fletcher, I have him as a semi-finalist. Webgood Twins, I don't think they're going to go through to the next round. Same for Duo Just Two Men. Kakra Khan. Now, this is another interesting one. Like Putri, I think depending on the song choice, if he can do the orchestral version of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, then I feel like he's gonna have a big chance of making the next. He might actually. I feel like he could actually beat maybe Roland. That's a big possibility between him and Kakra. That'll be a good battle. But I think for now, if he does Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, then I think that's going to get him the votes. But I think for now, I'm putting him in there. Mike Jacobson, I don't think it's enough. Anti-show, I'm going to put them in the top 5. And they're going to the top 5. 2 Months United by One Heart. Beautiful story and a beautiful performance. And I did cry during it because it's such a, yeah. But I don't know if it's, I don't know. Duo, can't pronounce these names. But I don't think they're going to do it. Summer Rios, I think, okay. I think no, that's the wrong one. There we go. Pulse Percussion, I think the same thing. Now, Gabriel Enrique. I loved his audition very much. It was amazing. It was an amazing audition. And I just look at the thing. I move her that way actually. So I think Gabriel. I think, and like he's got a huge fan base as well, which is amazing. So, like, I personally wouldn't be, because I felt this man deserves to be in the finals. So I'm gonna put him as in the final. So I'm gonna put him over here. So, and also, Sophia has always, when she started, Sophia always had her golden buzzer make the finals, and I think it's going to continue. So I think he'll be in the finals. I wouldn't be surprised. Noodle and Bum, I think, just like Tom Ball and BGT, they're going to go through to have their identity reviewed. Zion Clark, phenomenal. His audition was incredible, and I think this man is going to be. To me, he is the American. He is the Musa Mofa of AGT, in my opinion. He's just amazing. There you are. There we go. Have them there. True Villains, I have them as the top 3 finisher. So I think between Steel Panther and True Villains, Steel Panther are for me are better, in my opinion. Although both of them are really good. Okay. Oh, breath. Twin Ninjas, I don't think they're gonna go through. I did see their audition. They were good, but it's not enough. I don't think. H-Bay Monday, don't think it's enough. Bomber Circus, in my opinion, it's not enough. I'm just constantly looking back at these because I don't want to make a mistake. Oh, hang on, I made a mistake. I actually have him as top 3 finisher. Okay, okay, my bad. That was a quick fix. I just fixed it. Okay, don't come after me. Just gonna do design track flowers. Okay, okay, don't worry about that because they're the wildcard nominations. Okay, okay. Kylie Frey. I find her voice to be average. Not average, but good, but it's not like super powerful. So for me, it's not enough. Okay. Sunny, I don't think it's enough, although it was a good prank on the judges. The clown guy, I can't remember what his name was. I think I got it under here. What was it? Okay. Papayaso. I think the impressions were really good. And having Howie to say he was the best impressionist that he's seen, that's a big compliment, so. But I think, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he made the finals, though. Duo, Davida, I don't think it's enough. Okay. We've got Ahmed. Again, he was briefly shown, but I don't think it's enough. Donovan, I think he's going to be a semi-finalist. I love his story. Hope he does well. Hurricane, no, Bogart and Heather, I think, as a right. I might put them maybe in the semi-finals later on, maybe. But I don't know. Oh, I actually haven't seen this act, so I don't know. But for now, I'm going to put him at there. And so, for me, one of the most humble contestants, I think, so far this year. So I have him as the wild card. So I'm putting him as my wild card nomination. So right here. And then we've got what's his name? I have to look back at it. Eduardo Antonio Trevino. I don't think half of me thinks semi-finals, but half thinks eliminated. Okay. Kevin Lee, another amazing. I mean, Chippy Unity and Kevin were the two best actors tonight, hands down for me. So, but I'm gonna put him as as the wild card, not the wild card, the top 3 finisher. Who did I have as? Wait, I might be missing some. I think. Did I put Memoration down? I look back. Did I not put Memoration down? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And finally, Chippy Unity. I mean, what can I say about this act? I think this is the best dance act I've ever seen on AGT this year. So, okay, so without a question, these guys are going to be in the final. There's no way these guys aren't going to be in the final. I'll be shocked if these guys aren't in the final because they are so talented. So, I hope they go through. It's the final. And yeah, that's it. That's my tier list done for America's Got Talent. Okay, for this year, who I think will be so. This is who I think will be in the finals. Who I think will be lose the wild card for the judges. The top 3 for the semi-finals. Top 5 of the semi-finals. The eliminated semi-finalists. Okay. the America's Wildcard, and the eliminated ones. So, can I okay, there we go. So, let me know what you think about this. Do you agree with my picks? And like, by the way, if you want to do this yourself, I'm gonna leave a link in the pinned comment, and I'm gonna pin the link in the comment section and the description below. So if you want to try this yourself, you can. So I'd love to see you use do your predictions using this. So, by the way, it will be in alphabetical order because I actually had to do it in audition order. It took me quite a while to do. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm absolutely out of breath now. My throat really hurts for talking so much for the past 30 minutes. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm correct on most of them. I will leave a link in the comment section for so you can do this. So without any further ado, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do consider subscribing with post notifications turned on. I'd really appreciate that. But for now, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time, guys.